Assalamualaikum and good morning to everyone. My name is Aisyah Humaira and this will be my presentation on my written report for Assessment 2. This is my chosen text with highlighted errors. Now, let's move on to the language errors. I have prepared 3 examples for this error. First is many classrooms lack of enough books. The correction would be capital M for many. This is because starting the sentence with small letters is incorrect according to the English writing rule. Second, which students can use every day in their learning lives? Correction would be, which students can use every day with a space in between in their learning lives? This is because the word everyday with no space means as an adjective, like my everyday shirt or my everyday phone. Therefore, there has to be a space in between to portray the different meaning of everyday. Lastly, we have after finding sponsors, that will be the moment that the project team will going to buy the materials. The correction is, after finding sponsors, that will be the moment when the project team will go to buy the materials. Moment refers to time, therefore using that is incorrect or not suitable, as it does not specify time or space. Now, let's move on to the context errors. In my text, I only found one context error, therefore I will be giving an extra example down below. The error that I found is classrooms lack basic materials that the teacher needs. The correction is, classrooms lack basic materials that the teachers need. In my opinion, since a school has many teachers, therefore, to be more precise and accurate, using the plural form of teacher is more appropriate and more in unity of all teachers that needs these basic materials in order to teach their students. Now, let's move on to my extra example, which is the company's performance was really awesome this year. The correction would be the company's performance was highly successful this year. This is referring to the tone error where it does not really fit the audience. Lastly, let's move on to the content errors. Again, in the text, I only found one content errors. Now, let's have a look at it. Without materials, the work doesn't get done, and without the work, there is little incentive to buy into school at all. Supplies don't get purchased. The correction is, without the materials, the work cannot be done. Therefore, without the work, there is little incentive to buy into school at all, and supplies will not get purchased. As you can see in the original sentence, the content is all unorganized. Therefore, we need to have a reconstruction of the whole sentence so it becomes clear of the idea for the sentence. For an exact example, I have shown, which is exercise is good. It is a very simple sentence, therefore it needs a clearer information about it. So the correction is, regular exercise improves physical health, reduces stress, and increases energy levels. The correction develops the idea by providing more details and explanation. Now, I will be talking about my challenges that I have faced during this assessment. First of all, I have trouble differentiating context and context errors. This is because some corrections affected both meaning and appropriateness. Next, I am confused whether to put the errors where I need to reconstruct the sentence if it is under language errors or content errors. Next, I am also having trouble recognizing unnatural word combinations and collocations, such as incorrect preposition or awkward vocabulary choices. Other than that, I also have trouble differentiating between grammar errors and contextual appropriateness in formal proposal writing. And that is all from me. Thank you.